Analysis of Friedrich Nietzsche's Allegory of the Camel, Lion, and Child in Thus Spoke Zarathustra. 1. The camel, the incarnation of endurance and tradition-bearing. The camel, in Nietzsche's allegory, epitomizes the spirit burdened by external values and societal expectations. This creature, symbolizing endurance, fortitude, and self-discipline, is not merely a passive recipient of life's arduousness but an active embracer. Its act of kneeling to accept burdens is not a sign of submission, but rather an indication of its readiness to engage with the world's complexities. Nietzsche, in his vivid portrayal, invokes historical and cultural contexts where camels have been emblematic of perseverance in the face of adversity, particularly in arid environments where survival necessitates extraordinary resilience. This phase of the camel is reflective of an individual's navigation through the moral and ethical landscape crafted by tradition and societal norms. It resonates with the historical context in which Nietzsche wrote, a period characterized by rigid adherence to conventional moral frameworks. The camel's journey is evocative of the human quest for meaning within the parameters set by society, akin to the Socratic pursuit of truth within the confines of Athenian norms. 2. The lion, the embodiment of rebellion and strength. Transitioning from the camel, the spirit metamorphoses into the lion. This creature, in Nietzsche's narrative, symbolizes the raw strength, courage, and assertiveness necessary to challenge the status quo. The lion's confrontation with the great dragon of Thou Shalt is a powerful metaphor for the individual's struggle against the imposed moral and value systems. Nietzsche's use of the lion, an animal historically associated with royalty and power, is deliberate, symbolizing the magnitude of the task of confronting entrenched values. The lion's role in the allegory is critical but transitional. It possesses the strength to dismantle existing structures but lacks the capability to construct new ones. This stage echoes Nietzsche's observation of the existential dilemma faced by humanity in the wake of the death of God, as proclaimed in his earlier works. The lion phase is a necessary precursor to the creation of new values but is not the final stage in the development of the Ubermensch. 3. The child, the harbinger of new beginnings and creativity. The final transformation into the child is perhaps the most profound. Here, Nietzsche illustrates the spirit becoming something entirely new, innocent, creative, and capable of establishing a new value system. The child, in its purity and simplicity, represents a radical departure from the previously held values and norms. Nietzsche's choice of the child symbolizes a return to the primordial state of human existence, untainted by societal constructs, akin to Rousseau's concept of the noble savage. This stage is emblematic of the Ubermensch, a concept that Nietzsche posited as the next evolutionary step for humanity. The child's ability to say a sacred yes to life represents an affirmation of existence and the creative potential to forge new paths. This stage transcends the nihilism that may arise from the lion's destruction of old values, offering a vision of a future where individuals create values that affirm life and foster human flourishing. Conclusion: Nietzsche's vision of spiritual evolution. Nietzsche's allegory of the camel, lion, and child in Thus Spoke Zarathustra is not merely a philosophical construct but a call to personal transformation. It is a narrative that challenges the reader to reflect on their own journey through these stages of spiritual development. The progression from accepting, to challenging, and finally to creating embodies Nietzsche's vision for humanity's potential. It resonates with the broader existential questions that have preoccupied thinkers across ages and continues to be relevant in the contemporary quest for meaning in a post-traditional world. In conclusion, Nietzsche's allegory is a rich tapestry, woven with historical, cultural, and philosophical threads, offering an insightful perspective on the human condition. It invites a continual re-evaluation of personal and societal values, urging a transformation towards a more authentic and creative existence.